My name is BradA, and I am one of the founding fathers of Freestyle Fight Club.
Hi, I'm NateK, and I'm a part of the Freestyle Fight Club.
My name is Mike Schmidt. I am an avid bettor of Freestyle Fight Club.
So I founded it with my friend Mike.
I have been there since, I think, the first week of Freestyle Fight Club.
He was like, man, feeling really angry today. I'm like, we should just like fight each other.
I saw Mike Crotch killed by Brad. That moment I made $3.5 million and I started my multi-million-dollar betting company called the Mike Crotch Foundation.
So we went in the green screen room, we started throwing punches, and one of us came out to say it wasn't Mike.
How I got into Freestyle Fight Club was, I love doing stuff in class, interacting with my teachers, my classmates, doing my homework, my classwork, but I didn't really have much of a life outside of class, so I heard about a Freestyle Fight Club, and there's not too much going on outside of the classroom here, so I decided to join, give it a shot.
So my opponent, NateK, I'm fighting him March 22nd. He's a little sweetheart, he's a little soft boy, he's got a little baby face.
I like to stick to the books, man. I like to do my homework, make sure I'm on top of my grades.
He's got nothing on me. He's gonna fold in 2 seconds, I bet.
Oh, Brad, that guy's a great guy, he's been here for such a long time, one of the founders of Freestyle Fight Club. But yeah, he's a little intimidating, but it's just fun to fight different people and meet different people, and so I'm looking forward to fighting him.
I got tattoos from head to toe, all the names of the people I've killed.
I really don't practice very much, I usually like to just study up on like the classic techniques of boxing in my free time. Muhammad Ali wrote a great novel about how to box.
Nate can't do anything to me, bro. He won't even touch me, I bet.
I usually spend my time in the library pregame reading.
That punk NateK, he killed my mom.
I don't like to go back to that day, the day where Brad's mom died.
About Brad's mother. I am the mastermind behind Brad's mother's death.
That was a really rough day for me. I was failing one of my classes, Mr. Taylor. I don't know why. He told me my film project was great, but then I got a grade back and it was super low, and I was very confused.
I bribed Mr. Taylor with $3.8 million to give Nate less than a B.
I've heard stories of what happened. I wasn't there personally, but I heard he had like at least 6 guns, 2 knives, and like maybe a chainsaw just from like eyewitness.
This would then lead to Brad's mom making fun of Nate during the fights when he came down.
I walked out of the classroom and Brad's mom was there and she was making fun of me. Brad was fighting, but she was focused on me making fun of my grade. I started to freak out. My mind got a little foggy and I didn't feel like myself. I just felt my arm just move, and all of a sudden I knocked her to the ground, just punched her, clobbered her in the face.
They said it was brutal. I don't like getting into it.
Her eyes rolled back, she was shaking uncontrollably, and I freaked out. I was calling the ambulance, but they didn't make it in time.
The reason as to why I planned Brad's mom's death was to motivate my fighter. Brad, not inherently my fighter, but in spirit, I see him in me. This man has made me so much money, I needed a way to motivate him more. I decided what better option to kill the one thing that he loved. And his mom was the first thing that came to mind.
This fight's gonna be one of the easier ones in my record, I think this one will put me in, 50-0, I think. This is my big 5-0.
Every single day I come to Freestyle Fight Club and I always bet on my man, Brad. He never fails. He always wins.
I think it's just going to be a great time. I don't think anyone's going to get too seriously injured.
Every single day I come to the green screen room and he just kills.
I think Brad and I are pretty evenly matched, so I think it'll be a great opportunity for both of us to get to know each other and have a little fun outside the classroom.
He's going to die for sure.
To all my fans out there, all my supporters, rest assured, he's not laying a finger on me, and if he does, I'm breaking it.
Hearing about this new fight of Brad and Nate, I am 100% certain that Nate will die, just like the others, and I am excited to make so much more money.
My name is Juan, and I'm a student here at Freestyle.
My name is Matt Taylor. I'm a film teacher here at Freestyle Academy.
I just thought this was a normal schooling place. I just came here for the art, but I looked outside of my English class, and I witnessed Brad getting absolutely pummeled, absolutely obliterated, destroyed, gored, and I was like, oh my God, what is happening out there? And then I go outside, and there's no trace of Brad at that point.
Could you tell us a little bit about your student Brad and what he meant to freestyle?
Brad.
Said he was a part of Freestyle Academy for around 17 years.
Brad. Short, fat guy, blonde hair.
No.
Nate has just ripped his particles bit from bit. He no longer exists. I don't think anyone here even knows that he exists anymore. I tried to talk to Mr. Taylor about it, and he just didn't even remember that Brad exists.
I don't think I ever had a Brad.
It was horrifying. It was terrible. One of the first things I see when I come here is just someone dying and being erased from existence. You know how that's like?
I'm pretty good with names. Yeah, that doesn't sound like one of my students.
I didn't think it was an actual fight to the death, and then I hear about this fight club thing happening at this place. What is this place? I don't want to be here.
Can you tell us a little bit about your student, Nate Kelly?
Oh yeah, Nate. Oh, Nate's the best. Nate is. I wish all my students were like Nate. I mean, gets everything done on time, always shows up when he needs to. Really, just a cut above everybody.
Nate is such a small little silly guy, and I never thought in a million years that he would be able to erase someone from existence.
Nate would never do anything violent. Nate is like the most peaceful, loving, genuine, heartfelt soul I've ever had the pleasure of teaching.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor.
Yeah.
For your time.
Brad?
Thank you.